July 15th, 1994. Location, Bear Scout Camp. The witness wants to remain anonymous. Here's what he says. We were walking down a trail at night. It was a full moon, or a pretty big one anyhow. There was a stream, and on the other side I saw a hominid. It was walking on 2 feet, easily. Not a bear, not a gorilla, not a chimp, not any ape I'd ever seen. I'm very, very sure on that. It was either a man or a Bigfoot. I don't think it was a man. It doesn't fit very well. I only saw him a few seconds out of the dark shadows under the trees, but it was obvious it was just about 50 to 60 feet across the stream, walking along the bare side of an embankment where it sloped up from the stream bottom. I didn't say anything at first. It was just right there. I assumed the guy in front of me saw it and had taken it into account. We kind of looked to him as the leader, since he was a few years older. Anyway, when he didn't say anything, I began to suspect he didn't see anything. I think he was humming a song and wasn't paying much attention. I was about to speak up when the guy behind me started to say something too. He had heard a noise up ahead. He pointed to where the creature had gone. It walked across the slope and down toward the stream in front of us. There it made a noise above that small stream. It sounded like rock clacking against another, like when you step on a rock and it clocks into one another. So he was worried what the noise was. I was all excited and tried to tell him what I saw. We all got nervous. We yelled, but there was no answer. We were extremely scared. We were working on a merit badge, and the counselors were back at the scout camp. When you see another person up there, you say hi, because they're all fun-loving, friendly scouts or scoutmasters. This creature passed very near us, easily in range for a howdy or a hello, but it didn't answer and didn't talk. We backtracked through the meadow we were in at the time into the lodgepole pines at the other end. We sat in the dark till about 1 a.m. We figured the creature went past about 10 p.m. We imagined all sorts of things sneak up on us in the dark. We finally each got big sticks, and Danny got his knife, and we went the rest of the way down the trail to attack anything that moved. We were extremely scared. Let me describe the creature. It was tall, seemed about 6 to 7 feet tall. It was all one dark color. It walked surely and quickly and quietly. I noticed it brush a sapling with its hand as it walked by it. It had a high crown. It was built stoutly in the torso, hips, and thighs. I don't think a person that fat could move so smooth like it did. It also didn't look like a fat person. It seemed proportional, like that was how it was supposed to be. The thighs were wide and went up to a curved large buttock. It just wasn't like a person. It was bigger, but seemed, the only word I can think of, firm fit, not fat, not inhibiting. I'm very methodical, detailed-oriented type person. I've loved nature all my life and know what the different animals look like. It was not a bear or an escaped ape. It moved in a distinct way. It sort of twisted its hips to the outline of the thigh and buttock changed. We didn't find any tracks or such. The night we saw it, we were too scared to go looking. The next day we had to do our job, which took all day. It had rained also before we had a chance to look for tracks, and we thought that any tracks would have been washed away. It was on the trail to Baker Lake, which starts at the East Fork of Bear Scout Camp